Looks like it's time for another episode of the Redwater Show. So turn up that volume and turn down your common sense, because we're about to take you through the nuttiest crap the internet has to offer. So kick back, relax, and enjoy this week's episode.
Well, hello there. This is another Redwater Show, and we are starting late because we were waiting for our guest again, and he didn't show. Well, he did show, but he wasn't able to show. So
Feels bad.
Feels bad, man. I know. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. Keep getting hyped up, and then come crashing back down.
Yeah.
And then we have a crappy show because of it. It's all
Well,
fault.
I've been looking at this downloaded file, like this video that you want me to watch, but you're not letting me watch because this guest is not here, so I can't watch it.
Well, don't blame me.
I'm gonna blame you. It's your fault.
It's all my fault. So let's see if we can do a better show than last week.
Oh,
It
hell,
shouldn't
well,
be too hard,
No.
but I don't know what was so bad about last week, but I was
Last week we
not
didn't have
happy.
food. I don't think we ate food enough.
I think I ate food. I can't remember though.
Maybe.
So anyway, how was your last week been, including your Valentine's?
Oh, the last week has been absolutely tendis. Tendicitis.
Tendicitis.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to look that up.
Yeah, but yeah, it's been pretty nice. Valentine's Day went a little bit better than I thought it would, although at the same time, not as good as I would liked it. But hey, that's what school schedules, like 6 month planned dentist appointments do. Like 6 months ago, yeah, 6 months ago, the dentist was like, "Hey, go ahead."
February 14th. Oh, good for you. Seriously?
I know, and I had no idea it was going to be on a Valentine's Day, so I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm cool."
You know,
with
it's
that.
always February 14th, right? I mean,
Well, I didn't think of that at the time.
that's why there was an opening that day.
No, the entire day was filled. Like,
Oh, wow. Okay. I mean,
like,
6 months ago it was filled up, except for your one time.
oh no, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't remember to think of that until 2012
Yeah.
rolled around, and then
Indeed.
by that time it was too late to reschedule for a nearby date or time.
Oh, so sad. Well, I actually had a lot happen this last week, and I'll try to do the condensed version. We shot our film Friday, the one I kept, talking about, that I was really worried about,
That expensive film.
Yes. Luckily, someone in our group has shot on film cameras before, so he kind of helped out a lot. Unfortunately, when we finished, we realized
The lens
our
cap
teachers...
was on.
No. Our teacher is, Chinese, and she's not very good at explaining things, not just because, her accent, but she just, is not a altogether, consistent teacher, or, I don't know how you'd call it. When teachers are just kind of, scattered, they have
Yes.
a firm schedule, but they don't make it very apparent to you.
Oh God.
Their instructions are not clear,
Speaking of which, in some cases, my argumentation and debate teacher, which of all people I think would be the most cohesive, but
Yeah.
oh my God.
Well, anyways, we were supposed to, our instructions said, do these 4 shots: wide shot, focus pull, which is you change focus from one thing to another,
Yeah.
a panning or tilt shot, and make up your own. So we did those, and we were like, man, we got a lot of film left. So we did 2 silly shots, and we were gonna. I wanted us to do a 60 frames per second shot of me jumping in a puddle, to make it look cool. But it was like really cloudy, and apparently you have to like close it down or open it up. I can't remember. Even more, like we were getting really low light meter readings. Like our lenses were basically bottoming out. Like they were open so wide because it was, not very bright out for our film.
Somebody run out and get like an LED, like a giant umbrella, and stick it there.
Yeah, so unfortunately I didn't get to try that out. And so we get back and we were like, our TA wasn't even there that day. He had like something. We had sub TAs. And the teacher's not there for the lab period that we actually do all these exercises. And we discover, somebody went and asked her, we were supposed to do 4 shots each for each person in the group. We were supposed to have 16 shots.
Oh, snap.
And instead, we had 6, basically. And 2 of them were just, like, silly whatever shots. So, yeah, that was... And, that was at the end of the class period, and we had just, like, shot the rest of our film, and, like, spooled it up, packed it up, ready to ship out. Oh, we missed doing everything, basically. So I'm not... But luckily, like, 3 out of the 4 groups did that. So it's not like we were the stupid ones, which is kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we don't get marked down too much for that.
Everyone rack a discipline.
Yes, exactly. And besides that, my girlfriend's brother and friends came up for the weekend. It was the Chinese New Year, if you weren't aware.
Year of the Dragon, I think.
Yes, and there was like a festival and parade in San Francisco, so we went to that, and that was cool.
It's San Francisco, of course it's going to be flamboyantly awesome.
Of course, it was fabulous. And then my Valentine's was basically the 3rd annual pillow fight. I think it's 3rd annual. I don't know if I told you about that a long time ago, but
I did not even know you had a pillow fight. I want to do that.
It's basically down in Embarcadero. You've been, I don't know, have you been down to Embarcadero, like the Fisherman's Wharf, or not Fisherman's Wharf, the ferry building? Well, whatever.
No.
There's a big square there, and basically it fills up with people, and then like the clock strikes 6 o'clock, people start beating the crap out of each other with their pillows, and it's pretty much the only time you'll ever see snow in San Francisco. Because the feathers fill the sky and get into your lungs. It's glorious.
This is one of those few times now where I like being a human being. I like the human race. Because we can do shit like this.
Yeah, and they had like lots of news people there this time. I don't know if they had them last time. I didn't go last time. But yeah, it was pretty great. Feathers everywhere. I still have feathers on my shoes, I think. So...
Dude.
Yeah.
Sounds brutal.
Totally brutal. The pillows were like, their guts were spraying out, like, into the air. Yeah. Oh. So, what were you going to say about your teacher? Did you have a...
No, nothing. She's
not going to badmouth her on the show.
Okay, well, I will say this. I don't know if anybody's ever had a teacher where they expect you to know this elaborate setup prior to you doing it, so when you actually go into this staged format, nobody knows what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I've had that feeling before.
This argumentating and debate teacher was... I don't think she was really expecting us to know it, but we got so bogged down in her trying to explain all the technical details of parliamentary debate and trying to tweak it to a classroom setting where it just didn't work. And we didn't get anywhere.
So what did the class do? Did they just kind of like guess and start doing something? And
she split us up into 4 groups, but two of each group, or okay, hold on, 4 groups, but two like groups 1 and 2 do one side, and groups 3 and 4 do another side, instead of logically just splitting the entire class in 2 and going from there. and then after that, it's so convoluted. It's so bad. It's almost like I want to drop the class, but I can't.
Well, too late now.
Screw you! I still need the credits.
Yeah, I was amazed. Like, our drop date was like the end of the second week or something. Something really stupid like that. I don't understand why they do that so early, but whatever. So, let's go ahead and start with the Yahoo answers.
Yeah!
So, did you look over these before the show, or are we doing this on the fly?
Oh shit, I think we're gonna do it on the fly because literally I'm just loading it up.
Alright, I will read
I was like,
one.
I knew I forgot something. Go ahead.
So, Moonrunes writes, please tell me you want your products unique to Japan? Everyone is. Products of Japan is wanted. Please tell us the product one wants to goods, swords, and various. In addition, original goods, such as. You can imagine. Please tell me all. A product of Japan. It almost reads like a poem. I really like this one.
Wow, except it wasn't, like, indented.
Yeah, I know. It's like free-form poetry, you know? It's like... It doesn't conform to your rules, man. You know?
Yeah. Breaking all the rules, but that's because...
rules. It's true art, that's why. Yes.
Okay, obviously English isn't their first language.
Really? Oh. Okay,
well, look at their name.
That's true. It could be a weeaboo.
Kanji.
I don't know.
Nah, weeaboos actually speak fluent English.
Yes, they do. They can't speak fluent Japanese, though.
No, they can speak perfect Japanese. You baka.
So what do you think the question here is exactly? Do you think this is a question, or is it more of a statement?
I think it's more of a sales pitch. Like
a sales pitch.
Yes, like what would you, or sort of a sales questionnaire, like what would America
it's
like
to see? It's like a market
see?
Survey.
Yeah,
you know?
It's a market survey. That's the word I was looking for.
Yes, they're trying to figure out what exactly the American market would like from Japan.
Well, let's see.
And of course, the answer is anyway.
I like Pocky. DDR.
DDR, Smile DK, which is Swedish.
I like Ramune.
Ramune. Garugabash. Okay.
If anybody doesn't get that reference, we'll need to...
Of course you get the reference. Why would you not get the reference?
No. Our listeners need to know the reference of this. They need to look up the Sakura-Con parody done by Little Karibo on YouTube.
Attention, duelists. Sakura-Con Kiki Ma.
And of course, did they take down the original one?
No, it's still there.
Yes, the original.
People are still commenting on it. I checked it like a few months ago. I think it's still there. Anyways, let's go to the next one. You can read it.
All right. Amanda asks, "Hey, what would happen if I jumped off a cliff?" You'd fly. That's what you'd do.
I've done it. You can trust me. I'm a person on the internet. Why would I lie to
you? Exactly.
Well, that's that question settled.
All right. Next one.
Manisha Rosas. My BF didn't do anything for Valentine's Day, sad face question mark. He worked 2 jobs and go to school. Sometimes I hardly get to talk or to see him. When he get a chance, he come see me. I know he try, but sometimes I feel like he don't try when he should. Today, Valentine's Day, he got work in the morning and again at night. He get off at midnight. I told him it's okay, he don't need to take his day off. Yesterday, when we were talking, he said his English class got cancelled because of Valentine's Day. IDK why he didn't want to spend time with me. He did say he never really liked Valentine's Day. He said we're gonna hang out tomorrow. And all day on Saturday, his off day. I'm kinda sad now that I see all my friends and other people with flowers and all. Me. Should I be mad at him? He did send me a text saying he's lucky to have me in his life after I send him a text.
Your boyfriend sounds cool.
He's
What the
cool.
hell is wrong with this chick?
I don't know. Maybe he's well, his English class got canceled, so what
I don't know, maybe he had some other plans.
Maybe he wants a break between his morning and night classes, or work, rather.
Yeah,
you know?
Sounds like it. Sounds like he's a busy guy with a lot of scheduling.
It's like, you can come take a nap with me during the day.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Shit, I even found time in between my classes, like in between my last class before I had my dentist appointment. I saw my girl up at the campus, and I was like, "Oh,
really?
There she is! Holy shit, she's right there!"
Oh, fancy meeting you here.
Exactly. It was pretty cool.
Wow.
But I mean, that was more of a coincidence than anything.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully you have a good Saturday. I mean, if he doesn't do anything nice Saturday, that might be cause for concern, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Whatever.
Come on. If he really cares about you, he's going to make it up to you for Saturday. I know, since me and my girlfriend couldn't go see the artist yesterday because I had work in the morning, and I don't want to arrive home at like 10 o'clock at night only to get like 3 hours of sleep, so...
Indeed.
Yeah.
Alright, next question. Would you like... There's 2 questions in a row from the same person, it looks like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, from our favorite... It's from our favorite period, by the way, which is pretty cool.
Yes, indeed. Or Dot,
All right.
as I like to call him.
Dot asks, what is astrology used for? Also, what are a list of different techniques used in it? How well work? I can answer that last question.
The last one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What's so funny?
Because we can answer how well works.
How?
How is Babby formed? I don't know.
How is Babby formed? Well, you see the well, it's like dug really deep, and then it hits like the water underground, and then you bring the water up from the ground.
With a bucket or a pump, and that's how wells work.
Yeah, that's how well work. Next question.
Well,
okay.
We need to answer his first question there.
What is astrology used for? For hacks to make money. That's what it's used for.
That and predicting the end of the world.
Really? I didn't know astrology predicted the end of the world. I thought it just predicted, like, who you should avoid during this week or something like that.
Well, no. If you think about it, the Mayans studied the skies. They used astrology to design their calendar. So if
I
astrology...
think that's astronomy. But whatever.
Okay, fine.
Same difference.
Same
astrology, astronomy, whatever.
Screw you. Although, isn't astrology based on, like, the Celtic, like, stuff? Isn't astrology based on, like, Celtic legends?
I thought it was based off something like Greek or Roman. Let me check. Astrology. Wikipedia. Which is just as trustworthy as astrology. While
you're looking that up, I can list off some techniques. Squinting.
Okay.
Squinting's a good technique. Babbling. Babbling's a good technique for astrology. Case in point, what Mr. Water brought up. Just way for hacks to make money in the editorials.
Yeah.
Telescopes, they're often used, I believe.
Okay. It turns out it was not. It started in various places independently, it looks like. There's like Western and Indian and Chinese and East Asian astrology. So I can't really tell you. It looks like at the earliest, like, at least, yeah, there's, the oldest known astrological references are from, the, what is it, Akkadian period? So, 2000 something BCE.
Damn.
So basically, people been superstitious for a long ass time.
No.
So Dot also asks, guys, what do you think this guy's thinking while doing this? I've only been at this college for a month, and someone anonymously gave me flowers and chocolates for Valentine's Day. It's definitely not a girl, because I don't have any girlfriends here, and I only see my guy friends, acquaintances, in group settings. I haven't noticed anyone giving me special attention, flirting, or staring, so I have no idea who it could be. There was no note, and no attempt to contact me after these sweet presents. Do you think this guy will even reveal himself? What is he getting out of selflessly spending money on me if he's not going to tell me it was him?
Well... How do you know it's not a he, motherfucker?
Oh, god damn it, I didn't load that one. Oh no. I totally forgot we had this question. Hold on, I needed to get it. Where the fuck is it? There it is.
Okay, fine,
I didn't say it was a he, motherfucker.
Now, what makes you think this is a he? Huh? Huh?
Yeah.
It could be just some stalker chick who you've never seen before because she's always in the bushes. You know?
Yeah,
maybe you just have poor awareness of your surroundings and, you know, she's just like spying on you from the roof. It's got like a telescope and, you know.
From the other building in your class.
Yeah. Caressing your face with her eyes or something like that. I don't know. What?
I can imagine, like, astral projecting your hands to her face and, like, gently massaging her eyeballs so that she can study the board better while she's learning. Yes,
exactly.
learn that calculus. Oh. Yeah, quantify me in bed someday, yeah. I don't know.
You should take the derivative of my ass. Oh, yeah. Oh, why did we... What does she have... Why does she have a Garn voice? I don't understand.
or a he. Could be a he.
She
it could
or
be
he.
A she. Yeah.
She or he. Oh, I never mentioned. I should tell those few souls that are listening that do or did watch our Bridge series that I did finish first draft of our project yesterday.
I just read the last question.
Oh, you did? God, why did you have to move ahead? God damn it! You have to
while
ruin
you were
everything.
explaining, I thought, okay, this would be a good chance to like try and get an idea of what's going on.
You just hit your mic. Do you want to do that one? Let's see. Let's alternate. Bam. Bam.
No,
okay, I'm doing the next one. Dakota Burleson. Is it normal to like to look at women in bikinis and other stuff at age 15? Now, what do you mean by other stuff? What kind of sinful things are you looking at, boy?
Well, women in bikinis, well, that's just amoral.
Yes. That's going against God's law, you know? Because, you see, if God had wanted women to have bikinis, he would have made them with bikinis.
With bikinis?
Oh, wait. You see, if God had wanted us to look at each other naked, he would have made us naked.
Yeah, see, Adam and Eve were created fully clothed and fully compatible to asexually reproduce.
Yes, they asexually reproduce. But that's now sinful, because you see, yeah. So those animals... Oh, have you seen... Oh, I saw it linked everywhere. There's this flyer, or a pamphlet somebody made for this lizard that's like both genders, or whatever. You know, it... I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically like this big pamphlet. It's talking about how, like, sinful the, this lizard is. And how it's doomed to hellfire for corrupting and perverting the natural order.
Oh man, I really want to see this lizard now. I love lizards.
Yeah, hold on. Obviously, we won't be able to show it on the show. I'll find it and send it to you at some point. Okay, so, you read the next question.
All right, John comes to us, and he's asking, is my penis the correct size at 13? That's a really big shoe.
I know. I have a 13 size. My shoe's quite big. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Man, that's big as his dick.
And you know what they say about, the size of your feet? You know?
Mm-hmm.
You know what they say? You know what they say about the size of your feet?
Anyway,
okay.
Let's continue with the question. So I'm 13. 13 years old. Okay. So he's 13 years old, 14 in a month. And me penis is 5.1 inches flaccid, 6.3 inches erect. The guys in the locker room all say they have eight AR 10-in penises, and I wondered if they're telling me the truth, and I'm small, or if they're just being stupid. I'm in a private school without showers, and I'm not willing to compare mine with friends. My dad left when I was 5. Oh, and I'm 5'3" inches. What? What? Wait. Were you gonna compare this to your dad? Were you gonna...
Dad, let's whip out our dicks and see which one's bigger.
No,
My dad left when I was 5. This is somehow relevant to my question. Yeah, I'm glad he included that. Otherwise, I would have had to reply with, "Well, where is your dad?" And he would have had to clarify that his dad left when he was 5.
I need to know if he has a pet ferret. That's also really relevant to this.
Yeah,
because ferret owners tend to have small dicks, but
and does he like his cereal crunchy or soggy? I think that's also very important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and how exactly does he butter his toast? Does he just slap it all on at once, or does he take his time? God damn it! Missing all sorts of freaking information.
Does he leave his butter in the fridge or out on the counter?
Yeah, true.
Does he just have it cold and then he cuts the butter into a pad and then puts it on the toast and then just leaves it there to melt for a while and then spread it, or does he put it on the counter so it's soft and he spreads it immediately? These are important details. Yeah, and because without this stuff, I can't tell you whether your penis is the correct size. So,
exactly.
Get on it.
I mean,
hop 2.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, the thing is, the guys in the locker room all say they have 8 AR 10-inch. 8 R
8 AR 10. 8 AR 10 in. Okay.
8 R 10. They're not.
And
8 is not 10, but.
I love how specific he is with his measurements too. I'm surprised he didn't go 5.187.
5.187.
Yes. It's almost 5.2, Yes, indeed.
6.3 inches erect, and if I squeeze it a little, I get 6.35. So, does that make a difference?
And if I kind of flatten it a bit, I can get a little further out,
Mm-hmm,
so,
yeah.
Why are we talking about a 13-year-old's penis?
He's the one that asked. And
I know.
And his dad left when he was 5, so what are we supposed to do?
I don't know, man.
His dad?
Nalo writes, how to sneeze with laundry detergent. I kept trying, but it's not working. Help me. Hold on. I need to Google this. To see if this is a thing
Sneeze
that I'm not aware of.
Kids
oh my god, it is.
Seriously?
The first result is a video called Laundry Detergent Sneezing.
What? What is this? Is this planking or something, but with your nose?
I don't know.
I don't understand. God, when I was little, we freaking took pixie sticks and snorted it like cocaine. I guess that's what they're trying to do. Wait, I didn't say that.
There's these 2 girls, and they're getting out laundry detergent, and they're putting it on toilet paper, and they're sneezing. What the?
What?
And somebody, that's a comment. What kind of detergent did you use? The wet or the flaky kind?
What?
Use your own hair. It works for me.
What? What does this all mean?
They're literally sneezing with laundry detergent.
What does hair have to do with any of this? Why does it matter if it's wet or dry? What?
Awesome sneezes. Rolled up paper works to induce. Actually, I use detergent too.
Is this the new gateway drug? Are we gonna... Jesus.
This is what happens when you're bored at night. BTW, we didn't snort it, we just smelled it, lol. 26 likes, 0 dislikes, 14,000 views.
14,000 views. God.
Oh, man.
I'm literally slapping my own face. I'm like morphing it with my hands all over. Oh God, what's going on?
Okay.
What's happening
go
to
ahead.
the human face?
Go ahead and do the last one.
All right. This is the icing on the cake, I suppose.
I always say the best for last.
Yeah, this is the best for last. The Red Legend asks,
I want to have sexual intercourse with my bird. My parents got our family a cockatoo about 5 years ago when I was only 7. Since then, this cockatoo has been part of our family. Me and our cockatoo have become close friends since then. Now, I feel like I want to take our relationship a bit further. Any tips on how I should approach our bird to have sex with me?
Use duct tape.
What? What are you laughing?
Cockatoo!
Okay. Since then, this cockatoo has been a part of our family. Me and our cockatoo have become close friends.
Cock.
What else is there to say about this one?
Cockatoo. That's it. Show's over. I'm done.
Show's out. Hey, we still have My Immortal after the break, buddy.
Oh, Lord. Oh, man.
We ain't even close to being done.
Oh, man.
My parents got our family a cockatoo.
Cockatoo.
Any tips on how I should approach our bird to have sex with me? I love this pop shield, man. I can do stuff like this. It doesn't come out horrible. Oh, Jesus. Any tips on how I should approach our bird to have sex with me? Okay, music break. Music break.
I'm gonna die.
This week... Okay. Since you chose the other song last week, since I had 2 choices, we're gonna do the other one. This one is by some dude, some drum and bass dude who calls himself D.T.A, and this is Cop Eater. Okay, so you'll get a decent amount of time with this one. So we'll see you in like 5 minutes or whatever. Cockatoo. Okay. I'm muting. I can't do this anymore.
Cops don't like me. Cops. 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 Cops don't like me, so I don't like cops. Cops don't like me.
What pisses off people give a fuck about what they stand for. He hates what they stand for. Hates that more than anything. That goes from parents to teachers, especially cops.
Cops. Cops don't like me. Cops. Cops. Cops don't like me. Cops. Cops. Cops don't like me.
Oh, yes. So it turns out that good old Red here messed up the link. So there's nobody listening live. Yep.
Interesting. Dude,
And
I have it on
just
my
so you... Yeah. Well, this is a good opportunity to tell the people who are not listening live that the link is redwater.show.listen to that's the number 2, myradio.com. And you can email us at redwater.show@gmail.com, and our website is redwatershow.podomatic.com, where you can find that live stream link. And we aired sometime Wednesday. I don't even know. We can't really decide. And yeah, send us emails and whatever, because we hardly ever get any. So if you send us an email, we'll just like slather you with butter, basically.
Yeah.
So hopefully that music break cleared your head a bit, because we're diving right back in.
Oh god.
And yeah.
I don't know if I can handle this chapter.
Do you want me to do it? We are on chapter 33, of which there's only 44 total. So there's only like 11 chapters left, man. This is crazy.
And it's only going to get better or worse from here, as I kind of read a little bit ahead, and my god.
My god. Alright, go ahead and do the author's note. I'll just get it started.
Alright, shout out to Ryan. Author's note, I said, shut up, it's not my fault. Okay, if you don't lick the story, then you're a prep. So F you flammers. P.S. I'm not updating until you give me 5 good God reviews. Jeez, God reviews. And this time, I meant it. You suck. Thanks, Raven, for D-help. I'll promise to help you with your story, lols.
By the way, your audio quality has been going down a few times during the show, just so you know. Oh my effing god, I shooted sadly. Should we get you to St. Manga's, bitch? Hell no, she said. Listen, Egogi, I need your help. Next time you go back in Tim, do you think you could ask Tom Andorson for some help? Sure, I said sadly. I went outside the door. Draco was there. He was wearing a big black GC t-shirt, which was his Panama's. Hey, sexy, I said. How'd it go, enemy? He asked, and his voice was so sexy and low, kind of like Gerard when he's talking. Fine, I responded. We stared to go back into the dorm. How far did you go with Satan? Draco asked jealously. Not too far, lol, I borked. Will you have to do it with him? Draco asked angstily. I hop not too far, I shouted angrily. Then I felt bad for shooting at him. I said sorry. We Frenched. What happened to Snipe? I growled. What happened to Snipe? Okay, you will see. Draco giggled mistressly. He opened the door. Snap and Lumpkin was there. Sirius was pokering them by staging them with a black knife. No, please, Lumpkin begged as Sirius started to suck his blood. I laughed statistically. I talked some photons of him and Snap being torqued. That's an author's note. Oh,
okay. I know this is men, but think about it. People, they are pedos, and Snape tried to rap them. And anyway, Sadists rock. Has anyone seen Shrek Attack 3, lols? What?
We took some of Snipe's blood. Then Draco and I went back to our rooms and sat on my gothic black coffin. My clothes were kinda dridy, so I put on a black leather outfit thingy, kinda like the one Sueline has in Underworld.
If you haven't heard of it, then fuck you!
I put on some black platform high heels. Darko put on Desolation Livers by MCR. Then we started to take off each other's clothes. I took off his shit. He had a 6-pack. Lols. We started to mac out lick in the grudge. He pot his wetness in my you-know-what sexily. I got an orgy. Oh, Draco! Oh, me fucking good Draco! I screamed passively as he got an eructation. I love you, Taebori, he whispered sexually, and then we fell asleep, lol. Oh my god, the typos. The typos in this one are just amazing. I love how he gets an eructation after they
He's got a wet noodle.
His wetness. He pot his wetness in the you know what, and she got an orgy. But then only after that does he get an eructation. That's a very interesting order of events there, you know.
I think she just made up a new word where you eruct.
Oh yes.
It's where you get an erection and erupt at the same time.
I got an eructation when I touched my cockatoo.
Oh my god.
Cock, you're too.
I'm such a dick. Alright.
Cockatoo.
I'm a cockatoo. Let's do the next one. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I haven't even previewed this one. I don't know what's
Me neither, so it's probably gonna be bad. Author's note. Shut your fucking perps. Have you even read this story? You are proleologist preps and possers, so fuck you. Thanks to Raven for the help.
I woke up in the coffin the next day. Draco was gone. I got up and put on a black tight sexa dress that was all ripped at the end. There was red corset stuff going up to front and to back, and it came up to my knees. There was a slit in the dress, like in Mr. and Mr. Smith. What? I put on ripped black fishnets and black Stilton boots. There's a dash in there. Suddenly, Sorius cocked on the door. I opened it. Hi, Ebony, he said. Guess what I have to come to, Professor Sinstor's office. Okay, I said in a depressed voice. I had wanted to fuck Draco, or maybe lessen the MCR or evanescence. I came anyway. So what the F happened to Snipe and Lupin? I asked Sorius flirtily. I effing tortured them, he answered in a statistic way. They're in Azkaban now, lol. I laughed evilly. Where are Draco and Vampira? I muttered. They are excused from school today. Sodomize moans. Right now they are watching The Nightmare Before Xmas. I went into the office. Professor Sinister was there. She was wearing a gothic black dress that was all ripped all over. It kinda licked the one Emmy Lee wears in this pic. She was drinking some Volksamor serum. She took out the pensive and the time turner. NOB, you will have to do another session now. Also, I need you to get me the cure for being addicted, she said sadly. Good luck! Thanks! And then, I jumped into the pensive again. Suddenly I looked around. I was in the Great Hall eating Count Chorkula. It was morning.
With
I was
blood?
Yes, with blood.
Satan on my left eye.
Ruining it.
I know, I'm sorry.
I was sitting next to Satan. On the table was a tall, gothic man with long black hair, pale skin, and blue eyes, wearing a suit and dark Converse shoes. He looked just like Marilyn Manson. I noticed he was drinking a portent. Who is he, 11? I asked. Oh, that's Professor Slutborn. What? Satan said. He's the portent's teacher. Enemy? Yeah, I asked. Did you know that Marilyn Manson's playing in Hogsmeade tonight? And they're showing The Exercise at the movies before that? Yeah? Well, want to go to the contort and the movie with me?
Oh, I can't wait to see Marilyn Manson and The Exercise.
And The Exercise?
You know, The Exercise sounds kind of like a porn parody of The Exorcist.
The Exercise.
I don't know why, but it seems...
Featuring Professor Slutborn.
Featuring Professor Slutborn. The Exercise.
The Exercise.
We are going to exercise you. Yes. I'm going to exercise you. Co-starring Satan. Indeed. Satan, Professor Slutborn. This is totally... And Charlin Manson, I guess. I don't know.
And Charlin Manson, yeah.
I wonder who Charlin Manson is. I think he's like Count Chocula Manson. You know what I mean?
Well, this is
That would
Count
make sense.
Chorkula Manson.
Chorkula Manson.
Make even more sense.
Count Chorkula Manson. Indeed. Wow. This is getting good. Only 9 chapters left, is that right? Can't believe we're getting to the end of this thing.
Oh, man.
Crazy. Gonna have to find something equally good out there when we're done. So, email in a suggestion to redwater.show@gmail.com.
Yeah. All right.
We've got a whole stinking 9 minutes to fill. And I got one news story. Should we go ahead and do this?
All right, go ahead.
Do you want me to summarize it?
Actually, I have the article right here if you're doing what I'm thinking.
Oh, I mean, I have it right here. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Congress plugs anti-piracy legislation by day, pirates porn by night. Yes, indeed. So it goes through, it talks about SOPA, PPO, and all that, that crap. So somebody decided to check out some IP addresses from a tracker or something. And it turns out that some good old, our good old congressmen and women, most likely just men though, have been pirating things with the internet using torrents. You see, they got self-help and education books such as Crucial Conversations, Tools for Talking When Stakes Are High, and How to Answer Hard Interview Questions, and everything else you need to know to get the job you want. It sounds like they're doing a bit of cram studying to me.
They needed to also reformat their hard drives too, because apparently Windows 7 Ultimate was also pirated.
Yeah, exactly. Like apparently their computers just went kaput, and then the government doesn't have any money. They can't buy Windows, so they have to pirate it. And of course, they need to watch TV and porn at work. That's very necessary to their jobs, as you can imagine.
And of course, there's this really good cooking show called Gangland Cream Pie 21. That's a really good educational.
It's an educational baking special. I suggest you look it up because it's you can learn a lot. I learned how to make excellent cream pies in that show. They have a picture here in this article from Food Network.
It's a very nice cream pie.
It's a very nice large cream pie. It's got fruit on it too. They put some strawberries on there.
I think they're also going to be showing some clips of the Three Stooges as well to show you how to properly use the cream pies.
Oh yes, of course. So that's basically the gist of it. I didn't read the rest of it. Is there anything that comes after that that's interesting, or is it just...
Not a whole lot. It's just mostly, they're just hypocrites kind of a thing. And
gasp, shock, horror. I would have never guessed that politicians would be hypocrites. Not to get anything, political or anything, but,
Because we're a totally politically correct show.
We are a very neutral show. We do not condone any
piracy,
party or candidates or illegal activity or talking about 13-year-olds' penises or having sex with cockatoos.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I mean having sex with
Cockatoos.
Yes, indeed. Did you want to do talk about that one video since we have time?
Yeah, I have an article on that, actually.
Oh, you do? Can you link it to me?
It's very, very short. Here, I will give it to you while I read it. Now, coming to us from Pensacola, Florida. Where
Pensacola,
is this?
Florida.
Florida.
I assume FLA is Florida, right?
It was FLO. Or FL,
I'm
actually.
pretty sure it's FL.
Yeah, but anyway, fire officials say that an electric cigarette exploded in a Florida man's mouth, severely burning his face and knocking out some of his front teeth. North Bay Fire Department Division Chief Joseph Parker says it appears to be the cigarette's It appears the batteries exploded while the man was smoking, Monday night. Parker likened it to a bottle rocket going off in the man's mouth. He also lost part of his tongue. Ugh. Parker says the main man had been using electric cigarettes to help him quit smoking. Authorities don't know what model cigarette it was. The victim being treated at Mobile, Alabama burn unit.
Because it's blowed up.
What model cigarette it was? Well, it's kind of everywhere. You could check his enamel. You might be able to tell. Might be able to check out the serial number on the singed end of his tongue.
It sounds pretty bad. The video didn't have any pictures of him, which is probably for the best.
It had pre-op photos of him.
It did? Really?
Yeah. It was that guy on the motorcycle.
Oh yeah. I meant like they didn't have any pictures of his face.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Afterwards, I don't think you'd really want to see that anyway.
So, what do you think is gonna? What is the moral of this story here anyway?
Smoke weed every day.
He should have been. Yeah. So basically, you're saying he should have been smoking weed to quit smoking.
While the Redwater Show does not advocate any political parties, we do advocate using weed.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I do.
Speak for yourself, Fred. I am a good Christian boy, and I do not partake in any illegal substances.
Mm-hmm.
So there.
Including downloading.
Yes.
Including the internet. Oh,
yeah, the internet is my drug. That's kind of... I don't know, it's just...
We are the internet. How does this work?
So sad. Using electric cigarettes to help him quit smoking, and it turns out the electric cigarette was just as dangerous as the real cigarettes. Oh, so sad.
Immediately so. Oof.
Yeah, immediately dangerous.
Guess you can't win.
I'm guessing when he recovers, though, he will be cured from smoking.
Pretty much.
I seriously doubt he's gonna pick up another cigarette, electronic or otherwise, after this.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know if he'll stick a toothpick in his mouth after this.
Yeah, I certainly would not. I would use, like, I don't know, soft, rubbery, plasticky utensils. I don't know.
How would that work? Like a fork wiggling around in your hand? I can't stab the food.
I can't stab it. Oh, jeez. Well, that's... Oh, wait. We got an email. Forgot about that. Alright, let's do this. Email. We were going to read this last week, but I missed it. But I remembered this time.
Alright.
Okay. Reply me ASAP. Fabrice Landry is the writer. Manager in charge of auditing and accounting, Section Bank of Africa, BOA. Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso, West Africa. Top strictly confidential. Dear friend. Oh, well, hello, friend. I am Fabrice Landry, Manager Auditing and Accountancy Department, Bank of Africa. In Bank of Africa, Burkina Faso. I got your email account while searching for a business-oriented personality, and you happen to be the one. I bring forth a business proposal in the tune of $12,500,000 United States dollars only. To be transferred to an offshore account with your assistance acting as beneficiary and next of kin to the inheritance funds. If you know you are capable of involving and partaking in this transaction, please send down the following personal details to me for briefing and more clarification. Your full informations. Full names, occupation, age and sex, marital status, private phone number, current residential address. Noted that every discussion is in the detail. I am waiting for your urgent reply so that we will start immediately. I look forward to your prompt response through this, my private email. Redacted. Best regards, Fabrice Landry. Well, thank you, Fabrice. I'm not really sure what that has to do with our show, but regardless, it's a very interesting email.
Well, you see, we are business-oriented personalities. Yes.
Yes, well, we're businessmen, you see. That's why we're making so much money off of this show.
Yes, I should go get my Gurkha cigar and have a good light.
Some fine whiskey or something, you know.
Yeah, enjoy a nice sip of port and perhaps indulge in laundering this man's money, if you will.
Yes. And so we leave you dear audience, with our email, which you too can send in if you'd like us business-oriented personalities to read your email. It's redwater.show@gmail.com. And our website is redwatershow.podomatic.com. And we will see you, good fellows, next week.
Yes. And remember, Cockatoo.
Cockatoo.